This morning, tackling wrinkles, getting rid of acne marks, and fading those freckles or spots that may drive you crazy about your face. We continue our series of reports showing you how to take better care of your skin. So yesterday, we explained the 3 most common skin conditions and treatments like white spots and red itchy bumps. Tuesday and Monday, we showed you anti-aging products in a bottle and the biggest moisturizing mistakes. Now, local esthetician Tiffany Upshaw is joining us via Zoom to explain some of the procedures that are available to kind of freshen your skin. Good morning, Tiffany.
Good morning. How are you?
Wonderful. So would you explain what is microneedling? I know we've got some video as well.
Yes. So microneedling is an anti-aging treatment that basically induces collagen let me start over. So microneedling is basically a treatment that is done as anti-aging. What it does is it stimulates the fibroblasts in the skin to renew. So collagen and elastin is basically stimulated. After one treatment, you can gain 1 year's loss of collagen and elastin back. And then after 3 treatments spread 30 days apart, you can gain 400% back, a histology report showed.
Wow, so this is specifically for anti-aging. I'm looking at the video. You hear microneedling and you think maybe small needles are being, injected into the skin, but that's not the case?
No, so they are microfine needles. There's about 12 point, and then there's also a 36 point, but usually for the face, we use 12 point. For the body is where you would use a 36. So that would be, for instance, surgery scars, raised scars for that instance, but usually on the face, we use a 12. And you are numb, so you don't feel a thing.
Oh, there you go, and that's important as well. How much does something like that cost?
They range to about 300 plus. The more advanced microneedling would be RF microneedling, which is radio frequency that uses heat. So that also tightens the skin. Microneedling is a very, very great treatment for tightening the skin, fine lines, wrinkles, acne scarring, just aging in general. It is one of the best. It's one of the most sought after treatments lately.
Interesting. So something else that you also offer is Derma Milan. What is that? What does it do?
So the Derma Milan treatment, it is literally one of the #1 depigmenting treatments that's available on the market today, medically. It is about 8% hydroquinone. What it does is it's basically a 7-month treatment. So you get products that last you for 7 months. That mask that you see there, that will stay on the skin for about 8 to 10 hours, depending on the Fitzpatrick. After that, you'll have a full week of about peeling, sheet peeling sometimes, it just depends. And then after that, it helps melasma, it helps acne scarring, basically hyperpigmentation, uneven skin tone. It can also take off the freckles on your face.
And so we actually have some pretty impressive before and after photo as well, which shows you the difference. Yeah. The photo actually that you sent us there, where you can see the discoloration on the left and then the difference. How many treatments does this take and how expensive is it?
So the Derma Milan is one of the top of the line out of that company, the Miso Aesthetic. So that one ranges about $2,500 for 7 months. That gives you 7 months of products. The treatment alone is $1,300. And then they have a smaller one, or a Cosmelan, which is a step down. That's about 4% hydroquinone. That runs about $1,100. Now on the West Coast, they charge a lot more, but here we are, we have to stick within our demographic. And then there is a lightning peel, which actually I just finished doing today. So all my peeling was finished. That runs about $215.
So there's a less expensive option as well, something called Dermaplaning. What does that help with?
Dermaplaning, as you see here in the video, that is basically a physical form of exfoliation. It's a more advanced way. It does use a surgical scalpel to remove the stratum corneum, which is that top layer of dead skin. The benefit is also taking off the vellus hairs on the face. So makeup glides smoother. Products can easily penetrate the skin. They're not sitting on top of the hairs the vellus hairs that are on the face. And it gives a beautiful glow.
And how much is that?
Dermaplaning ranges from $75, and then a dermaplane facial, in my instance, is $145. And then I dermaplane with every single facial. I think it's super beneficial in every single treatment, depending. Usually chemical peels, you don't dermaplane because it makes the skin a little bit more sensitive. But all of my facials include dermaplane.
And hydrodermabrasion, how is that different?
Hydrodermabrasion is basically utilizing, so the old school method was microdermabrasion, and that's usually dry. What you see here in the video is serums going through that tube and into the wand and then into the skin. So what it's doing is basically lifting dirt, oil, debris, makeup, anything that is in the pores, sometimes blackheads, whiteheads, if they're loose within the pore. It's just a better way to go about the skin because it's making the skin a little bit slick instead of dry, which is kind of pulling and tugging on the skin.
And that's less expensive, certainly, than the other options.
Yes, correct. The hydrodermabrasion usually ranges about $199, $175 to $199.
So it's an investment. You have to decide how much you want to spend, certainly, on your skin. You look beautiful, Tiffany. Thank you for your time this morning.
Thank you. You're very welcome.